Here is the Codex Practical Guide I wish more people had when they first install it. Most Codex tutorials only explain how to download it, or only show one small feature. What is missing is a simple end-to-end explanation: what Codex is, how to set it up, and what mistakes to avoid. First, what is Codex? Codex is OpenAI's coding agent. You can think of it as an AI model wrapped into a tool that can understand a software project, edit files, run commands, check results, and help complete real development tasks. The goal is not just to talk about code, but to move a project forward. Where Codex feels especially friendly is the workflow. In the desktop app, it is more visual and easier to operate if you are not comfortable doing everything in the command line. You can work with projects, threads, skills, browser checks, computer use, and generated files in a more app-like way. Second, do not rush into a big task right after installing it. Set up your working style first. Codex performs much better when it knows how you want it to work. For example, tell it to make a plan before changing files, prefer existing dependencies, run tests before finishing, and ask questions when something is unclear. These rules matter because Codex is often making decisions across a whole task. Clear rules make the output more consistent. Third, be careful with permissions. More access can make Codex faster, but it also increases risk. If Codex can read and write broadly, a vague prompt can create real changes you did not expect. For new projects, start with safer permissions. Keep your work in Git, and only loosen access when the task truly needs it. Fourth, learn skills. Skills are one of the most useful parts of the Codex workflow. A skill is a reusable workflow, instructions, references, and sometimes scripts that help Codex do a specific job more reliably. If you often ask Codex to do the same thing, like review code, create a report, refactor a module, or generate a document, do not rewrite the same prompt every time. Turn that pattern into a skill. Fifth, use automations for repeatable work. Automations are useful when the task is stable, checking GitHub issues, summarizing project changes, watching recurring errors, or creating a regular report. But if the task still needs judgment, keep it manual first. Automate after the workflow is clear. Sixth, separate your projects. Do not mix unrelated work in one messy thread. Codex works better when each codebase has its own project or thread. Clean context means Codex is less likely to confuse files, instructions, or goals from different projects. Seventh, avoid vague prompts. Do not say, "Help me build a good app." That gives Codex too much room to guess. A better prompt explains who the user is, what feature you want, which files matter, what constraints to follow, and how the results should be checked. The biggest takeaway is this: Codex is not powerful only because of the model. Your daily experience depends on how well you set up the workflow around it. Spend 30 minutes writing down the 3 tasks you ask Codex to do most often. Then turn those patterns